Good day everyone. You are welcome to Geojay GIS Solution channel. We offer services in the following listed on the screen. I am Peter Emanje Adaviruku. Today I want to take you through map layouts, that is how to add elements to map in ArcGIS in terms of legend, scale, not arrow, grid line, neat line, etc. Please remember to subscribe to my channel. Help me grow this channel. Like this video and share. Thank you. So let's go to our ArcGIS interface and load in data that we want to use to produce a map and also add elements to this map. So to add data, click on this icon. I will navigate to my data in my exercise folder. I want to use this Kogi lakes, Kogi LGAs, Kogi rivers, Kogi roads, and Kogi towns. So I'll click on add. Click on OK. Now the map has been added. Now what you need to know is that in map layout, before you do that, you have to design your map the way you want it to be before you go to the map layout and start adding those elements. So the first things to do is that all these layers that you have brought in, you have to make them the way you want them to look in the final map. For example, like this one now, I think I'm okay with the Kogi towns. But let's see these Kogi rivers. I want to change the symbology. I'll just click on this symbol. I want to give it this very color. This is river. I'll give it this and I'll click OK. You can see it has been, the symbology has been changed. And then this Kogi road, I am not satisfied with this symbology and color, so I'll click on here. I'll go to symbol. Then I think I prefer this highway ramp, depending on you. If you want highway, whichever one you want. So let me choose this highway, and I still prefer the color red, and I'll click on OK. So you can see the road. Then these lakes, I'll click on this symbol to take me to the symbology. Then I would love to change the color to, let's say, like this blue. I'll click on this and click on OK. So you can see that the river has been changed. Then if you look at this Kogi LGAs, I want to modify the color. So I'll click here and it will take me to the symbology, and I'll change it. Let me change it to this olive color. Let me change it to olive color. And I want the boundary, the outline width to be 1. So I'll click on OK. You can see it has been changed. So in map layout, you have to arrange your map the way you want all the symbology to look like before you move to map layout. Having done that, so we are now going to the work proper, which is to add elements to our map in map layout. Please remember to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and hit on the notification button. Thank you. So to do that, so come to this symbol. See the symbol here, layouts. You can see it here. Click on layout. So it will bring layout. If you look at the way the layout look, this is portrait, but I want it to be landscape. To change the orientation, just come to file. So you come to page and print setup. So once you click on that, then instead of portrait, which is a default, change it to landscape and click on OK. So it has been changed to landscape, but you will need to adjust your map to fill into your page. Now, one of the things we want to do, let me quickly go back to that, is adding of legend, scale, not arrow, grid line, neat line, etc. Now, if you come back here, this is our map layout outline. So the first thing is to add, I want to add neat line. Two ways. It's either you click here and of course you see neat line and click on that, or another easy way to do that, I just click on this rectangle. See it here? Click on it. That's under draw. You click on this rectangle. I just want to draw my neat line like this. Draw, click, drag and drop. So once you do that, it will create a rectangle around this place. So it's respond. So it has been done. Then you now right click it and go to properties. So instead of fill this color, just change it to none. Then the color, you change it to whichever color you want the outline to be, let's say red, and you increase the width, let's say 5, and click on OK. You can see now it has been drawn around it. Now the next thing now is you have put in your neat line. The next one now is you can increase your map. Just drag and drop like this. So the next thing now, I want to add my grid lines. To add grid line, as this map is highlighted, I'll right click and I'll go to properties. So under properties, I'll go to grids. Here, grids. Click on new grid. Then check this graticle, then click next. So I want to label only. If you want ticks and marks, or you want graticle and label, whichever one you want. As for me, I prefer label only. Then the interval of the grids, I think I want just 1 degree. This 10, I'll change it to 0. I'll change it to 1 instead of 10. 1 degree. 1 degree. And I'll click on next. Click on next. Click finish. When you click on finish, you apply to see what you have done. Apply. See, this is what I've done. But now the way it looks, I'm not satisfied. I want to adjust it so that it can be bold, and of course I will see it properly. So to do that, you just come back here in property. As this graticle is highlighted, you just click on properties. So instead you come under label. I want the label to be 12. That's the size, and I want it to be bold, and I want it left, right, and then click OK. Then under frame, I want to adjust it to, let's say, 2.5. Then when you apply, you can see now it has been changed. You click on OK. See, you can see now I've successfully put grids on my maps. So the next thing I want to add now is then if you click here, just zoom to extent to zoom your map to full extent of the hand. You can see. So the next thing I want to add legends to my map. To add legend, come here, click on insert. You see legend. Click on legend. See, this is my legend. See, anything you want to appear on your legend, you click it and click on this greater than, it will move it here. So I want all these things to appear here, so that's why they are all here. I want towns, I want river, roads, lakes, and LJ. I want everything. Now here, the number of column, if you want it to just be a single column or double column, whichever one you prefer. So let me use the single column. You click next. Then the legend, how big do you want it to be? Let's say 22, depending on you. Then click next. Then do you want it to have background color or not? If you want it to choose. If you don't want, you click next. Then you click next and click finish. So it has created my legend. Now if I'm not pleased with the way it's looking, I'll just right click and go to properties. So I'll come under items and I'll select all. Selecting all, then I'll choose how big I want it to be. Let's say 12, and I want it to be bold. I'll click OK. So you can see it has been enlarged. But if you are not still satisfied, you right click again and go back there, and you go select all, so that whatever you do will affect all of this layer. Then you click here. Maybe you want it to be 16. Click on 16 and click on OK. You can see it has been enlarged. So you can even drag it here to enlarge it. So the next thing now I want to add, apart from my legend, I want to add scale. So you come back here, insert, click on scale bar, or you want text scale. Let's use scale bar, and you choose any one of these format you want. Let's choose this, and you click on OK. So it has been added. So you bring it here. Then you can now edit it. To edit it, just right click here and click on properties. So once you click on properties, then you click on under this numbers are marked. So you can come here, this symbol, and maybe you want to increase it to 12 and want it to be bold. You click on OK. Similarly, you come to scale and units. Let's say the number of the subdivision, let's say 2. Then the units, just choose kilometer, whichever one. Then how do you want it to be labeled? Let's say km for kilometer. Then change the symbol, the size. I want it to be 12 as well and bold. Then click OK and click OK. You can see this is my scale that has been added. Then the next thing is that I want to add not arrow. To do that, click on insert again, see not arrow, click on insert. Anyone you want here, just click on it. I want this, I'll click on this and click on OK. So it has been added. I will drag it and drop where I want it to be, whether here or here, whatever you want it to to be. Enlarge it if you want it to be bigger, and if you want it to be here, you do that as well. Then the next thing I want to add the title of the map. So to do that, come here, insert, and you see title. So you mark map of Kogi State. Map of Kogi State. You click on OK. So once you click on OK, it will be added. If you are not satisfied with the way it's looking, you can edit it by right clicking and go to properties, then click change symbol. So instead of 16, you can change it, let's say 28, and the color, you can change it to any color of your choice and click on OK and apply to see. If you apply, let's drag this here, you can see how big it is. If you are satisfied, you click on OK. Then you can now arrange it to look the way you want it to be. Then after that, if you want this legend to have a frame, you just right click and go to properties. You come under frame. You can see there is no frame, so you just click and put the frame of your choice if you want it and click on OK. You can see now that frame has been inserted. So whichever one you want, you just choose. Then this this line, if you don't like the way it looks, you can equally adjust here to meet your taste. Then if you are done and you are satisfied with your map, the next thing you can do once you are satisfied with your map is to export it. So to export this map to format you can send to people, come to file, you see export map, click on export, then wait a little bit for it. So let's navigate to the folder where you want to save it. I want to save it desktop exercise, and I want to save it as Kogi map. Then the format here, you choose the format. You can choose a whole lot of format are here, JPEG, PNG, any format. Then let's choose JPEG. Then here, resolutions. The higher the resolution here, the higher the size of output, and of course the higher the quality. So if you are satisfied with 400, 600, or even 300, 200, just choose your value. The higher the value here, the resolution, the higher the quality, and of course the higher the size of the final map produced. So once you are done, you just click on save. So the process will run, is completed. So you can now go to, let's go to desktop, my desktop now. Okay, desktop, let's go to exercise. You see Kogi map. Okay, let's check, look for it. Kogi map. Sorry for that. Okay, this is it, Kogi map. So you can see the size, more than 3 MB. So if you click it to open it, see it's running. See, this is the map we have produced, and this is the higher the quality of your export, the more you zoom, the higher the quality, the higher, the clearer it looks like. But if you choose a low quality, as you are zooming in, it may become blur. So this is how to add elements in map layout in ArcGIS. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel. Enjoy more of the video. Thank you.